Crypto. Shout out to Mr. Snake who requested that I do some technical analysis on Jasmy coin. It's actually a coin that I've traded before, but I've never covered on this channel. I'm going to spend just a minute going over just some basic fundamentals, and then we'll jump right into the analysis. So Jasmy is an Internet of Things play, and it also ties into Web3. It's a Japanese-based blockchain, and they're concerned with making IoT technology more secure. And it's a concern because a lot of today's networks are provided by the big companies like Google, Amazon, and Apple, and a lot of our data gets leaked out to them and sold. So they want to move away from the current centralized world, and they envision a robust IoT platform where data is more decentralized and democratized. The principles behind Jasmy is to secure an individual's data from IDs, application logs, and data from IoT devices and their usage and their storage and their maintenance, but to also allow companies to utilize the data in a wide-ranging manner if authorized by the respective individuals. Pretty cool. And this is a look at their 2023 roadmap. They have been busy and they're continuing to build, so it does seem to be a very solid project. And for any serious investors out there, I definitely recommend that you check out their white paper just to get some more details on the token, how it works, and what they're trying to accomplish overall. Now, my biggest concern with Jasmy is that their total supply is 50 billion. That's huge. And the circulating supply is less than 10% of that at 4.75 billion. The market cap is only 34 million, so there's lots of room to grow, but as tokens are unlocked, it's going to really affect the potential for it to gain in price. So that's something that you'd really want to dive in deeper if you're really looking at investing for a long-term hold in this. However, for trading, it's showing some signs for the upside, and you can get good profit trading it. Currently, the price is 0.0073 cents. Price action definitely is in bottom territory. All-time high was $4.79, and that was February 16th, 2021. All-time low was just a month ago. It was 0.00275 cents. If you picked it up then, you would be up 166%. Now, just quickly jumping into the charts on the weekly, I'm mostly looking at the indicators here, and we do have some movement, and we can see some price movement going to the upside. Jumping more to the daily, indicators are still looking good. I want to bring this to your attention with Market Cyber. We can see that money flow is coming in. It is showing some signs of being tired, but with money flow coming in, that's always a welcome sign, meaning that we'll probably go up or maybe sideways. MACD on the daily is looking very strong. We're into bullish territory now. RSI is coming in just a little bit high at almost 83. Not yet confirmed to top, but we'll go ahead and draw a line there just so we can compare our divergences. And you can see that we've got some bearish divergence right now. Price is going up, RSI is coming down. So we could expect a retest from these areas. We are getting rejected at this level. I'll put a blue dashed line there. It corresponds over here to the left-hand side. That is kind of a support resistance flip area right there. So on the daily, we are in a rising channel, normally a bearish condition, but we do have some very bullish things going on. We got the 50 moving day average crossing over the 100, very bullish. It's going to help us go up, and we are above the 200 daily EMA. We're seeing a lot of altcoins do that, and it's been a very good sign. It's kind of a front runner to a parabolic run on a lot of them. When we zoom out, we see this very rounded bottom type shape. That's something that we definitely want to pay attention to because they definitely give us good results. Now, overall, the price movement can come back and retrace these areas and stay within this rounding shape, and that's totally normal. So it is very possible sometime over the next few weeks that we could get a retracement back to 0.005, maybe less severe correction around 0.0057, and even 0.0063 is not a bad place to start nibbling at this if you don't already have a position. But price does often at least come back to the 200-day EMA, and that would be this area right around 0.0063 cents. Having said that, talking about the current shape that it's in, this kind of bowl shape, we can expect price to actually come back up to this area around 0.0086 cent. And from here, we may look at forming some kind of handle or trading sideways, or it just may shoot on up. Now we can get some more information for short-term trading on the 4-hour, and we can see that we're starting to get a little bit tired on our indicators here, but money flow is coming in and out of the project. So we're getting some sideways action at the current moment, but it appears like it may be setting up for a bigger move. And so on the 4-hour, when I adjust my lines, tighten them up just a little bit, we can see that we've actually got a support and resistance flip. This high and this high makes a line, and then it's coming back to this area to retest. Now that's a good sign for some more upward action. Now I am paying attention from this candle close to that candle close, and there's just a little bit of bearish divergence right there on the RSI highs. So we could come back down to these areas about 0.0067. Let's go ahead and mark that. And that could be our retest area. Now, if we break back into this pattern, we'll be coming back to the bottom of it and possibly then retesting this yellow rounded trend line that we talked about earlier. However, if it continues trying to make this parabolic structure, we could get a bounce there, and then we're going to shoot up to this higher high of about 0.0086. Most likely that will happen, but I need to pay attention to this Ichimoku cloud. It's getting a little bit thick. Usually that becomes a magnet where price can drop back down, and we could start seeing this 0.00618 come into play. Basically, if this white trend line right here breaks, if price breaks below that, is a good time to cut your trade short and maybe try to look at a lower area to pick it back up. And switching back to the daily, because I think it's just the most relevant time period for this, I would expect price to make its way up to 0.0087, break above that, find a little hiccup about 0.01 cent, and maybe start trading sideways there. And then eventually we can make it up to these higher targets, and those targets come in at 0.0112, 0.0123. Now there is a measured move for these rounding bottom shapes, and once they come back up and form a lip, or sometimes people call that a neckline, you can take a measured move, put it from there after the breakout, and that takes us up to this area of about 0.014 cent. That's the target that I'm looking for this overall move to take profit. Now there are some higher zones up here that we can look at, which include this level here at 0.0149, next take profit level at 0.0163. I've also got this one right here at 0.017, which is also a 618 Fibonacci from a bigger move, and there's some confluence right here with this price at 0.018, which is a 1618. So basically what I'm saying here is that we've got some Fibonacci confluence coming in for this area, so that would be a very good future take profit area in my opinion. One last longer range target that I would look at would be 0.031 cents. So this is the trade setup that I have for Jasmy. Possible to get in at some lower prices. If price does break below this trend line, I would give it a while and put some lower orders in, pretty much targeting about the 0.005 cent area. However, it does look strong. Looks like we are getting a move to the upside. So next target, 0.008. Next one from that, 0.014. And for you guys holding just a little bit longer, somewhere around 0.017 cents. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button. My name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, helping you navigate crypto in the bad times and the good times, because you're in at the right time. And until next time, be blessed, and remember, you got this.
If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.